Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your What They Aren't Telling You read. Oh, I left the cord in. Hold on. Sorry. Welcome to your What They Aren't Telling You reading for May 23rd through June 22nd. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, including the readers from the recommended reader shoutouts. I have two, Truth Tarot and Nicholas Ashbaugh. Everything you need to know. I already said that. Their links are in the description box below. So much love and support to them, and hopefully you get a chance to check them out. Show them some love and support. All right, for Gemini. What they aren't telling you, Gemini. All right. The Hermit. So that could be Virgo. That's some soul searching, some withdrawing from a situation to figure stuff out. So you might have just withdrawn from the situation to take, a pause, or to just figure out. Kind of feels like at the crossroads, like to figure out if you want to continue, or in light of what someone said. It's like you're just kind of like, you know what, I just need to be over here unto myself for a while thinking about things. Queen of Wands, she keeps showing up here. 7 of Cups, 10 of Cups, the Magician, 2 of Swords, 4 of Swords. Wow, okay. So they're withdrawing as well. Perhaps they're telling you they still want to date because they just don't know what they want yet. They're not ready to kind of figure out their feelings and settle down and make sense of anything. They just kind of want to do what they want to do when they want to do it. All right. What's this Queen of Wands here? Maybe you're not even talking. Maybe this is just you observing. What's this Queen of Wands here? There we are, Queen of Wands. Okay, so this is somebody that is doing what they want to do, living their best life. This could be Aries, but they're getting out there and taking charge and trying to really create for themselves. This could be male or female. Very busy, very dynamic, very straightforward, very involved in anything and everything. What's the 7 of Cups? Yeah, because they don't, so, it might look like they're just living their best life, and no shade, but it's because they don't want to settle down on anything. They don't want to land on anything and have anything be stable and predictable and committed, and they want to be out and about doing everyone and everything. What's this Page of Swords? We got no contact here? What's this Page of Swords? That's why you pulled back, isn't it? This Page of Swords. Okay, they're in lockdown mode. They're in self-protective lockdown mode. No communication. What's this Magician? What's this Magician about? Trying to figure out the right thing to do. So on the one hand, it looks like they're being kind of just self-protective and do not talk to me. But on the other hand, it's so much bigger than that, because think of this as like a spat and being petty. And this is like realizing what's at stake, and this is overarching thinking like, oh my gosh, how am I going to say I'm sorry? What's the right thing to do here? I need to not get this wrong. This is huge. There's so much more weight when it's a major arcana. So we've got watching and waiting, not talking, no communication, still to communication, only online communication or indirect communication. Very little communication is my point. Because they're feeling very guarded and self-protective and very, not selfish, but like they need to put their needs first and foremost. And it could be that they're trying to figure out how to say they're sorry, or it could be that they feel like this is the right thing to do because they might feel controlled manipulated, or like they're very easily able to fall under your spell. If they do talk to you, there's just something about you that they can't kind of, you know what I mean? We got the infinity symbol here, and it's kind of somebody who is very good at getting what they want and getting people to help them get what they want, that sort of thing. They've got that it factor. So if it's not that, it's somebody is really trying to figure out what to do about this situation. What is the best course of action? What is balanced? What makes sense? What is the right thing to do for this regarding this situation? What's this Two of Swords? Again with the no contact. Wow. Someone just living their life, doing their thing, and no contact. No contact. What's this Two of Swords? This Two of Swords. Okay. This is someone saying, I'm going to fall off the grid for a while. Like, I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk to you. Yeah, they're wanting to figure out what is going to be for their life right now. They're not telling you, they're not wrong. I mean, they're not lying to you. They really don't want to talk. They're in self-protective mode. They want to be left alone while they figure out what to do. They don't know what they want. And they're trying to figure that out. Trying to figure out what the right thing is to do for their interests first. What's this Four of Swords? My goodness, look at this. Two of Swords, Hermit, Four of Swords, Page of Swords. All of those are about withdrawal, about not communicating. What's this Four of Swords about? Okay, so there's no contact right now. This is someone that is not talking. You two are not talking. And they're trying to figure out the right thing to do, what is in their best interest. To some degree, you might have heard that they feel like, well, it's out of my hands. There's nothing I can do about this situation. I'm just not ready to make the changes or the sacrifices that I need to make. Or I feel like, they feel like you're the one that might need to make those sacrifices and you're not ready, or, it's just not the right time, whatever. There's a reason that's out of their control, but it's also because they are kind of worn out. Part mad, part defensive, part suspicious. Like, I just don't know if I can trust again. I got one foot out the door. Seen this before. This behavior is a pattern, and I just don't think I have it in me to invest anymore in this situation right now. And I need a much needed, long time coming break. Everything that they're telling you, or not, because it doesn't look like you're in communication. So whatever you've heard or observed is accurate. They're in self-protective mode, trying to figure out what the best course of action for their life is, whether that involves an apology or reconciliation with you or some kind of communication with you. They're still trying to figure that out. But they don't want to be tied down, committed, or in an emotional situation right now. We got nothing but, I'm not saying nothing, but this is Wands and Swords. It's not wanting to give any emotional attention to something. So, they've completely pulled away. Pulled away. I got to give it to them, though. They are trying to figure out what is the best course of action. So it's not anything against you. This is not vindictive. But something has made them to where they're just like completely shut down. This could be mad, defensive, guarded, angry, or just tired. Like, we've been here before. This is a pattern. We're at a 9, so this could be a pattern. I am tired. Do you know what I mean? What's this Ten of Cups for Gemini? And you've pulled back too. You're thinking about things too. So this is a couple that is not in communication. They're mad. They don't know what they want. They want to be on the move, but they're trying to figure out what is the best for their own situation right now. This is Ten of Cups. Wow. Strength. That could be Leo. This could be Pisces, by the way. I can't remember if I said that, Pisces. What else for Gemini for this Ten of Cups? Oh. So it's like this has run its course, but be patient because you've got a new love interest coming, a new passionate pursuit coming, a new passionate interest, a new potential for a romance, like a beginning romance potential for it. Could be saying that regarding this situation with this person, be patient, give them their time. There's that infinity symbol again. This is saying that you have everything within you to be patient, stay the course, or at least handle the situation with wisdom and integrity. But again, is this a new relationship, or is this is like a new passionate interest, a new relationship? Is this saying be patient for that new relationship, even though this relationship's ran its course? Or is it saying regarding this happy home, be patient, interaction and reconnection is coming? Because this is birth, passion, inspiration, innovation, excitement, adventure, passionate pursuit, passionate beginning. What else here? What's this? Maybe one more, because that could be a reunion, reconciliation, like saying wait it out, it's coming, just give them their time. They're going to reach out with that communication. Or is it this saying you be patient, another one's coming? What is this? Ten of Cups. I feel like, okay, before I pull the card, I feel like this is another one's coming. I feel like it's another one. What does this card say? What is this card? What's this Ten of Cups here? Okay, it's a new one. Because this is about you needing to make necessary cuts or make wise decisions, cutting things out that no longer serve you. So this will give you the perspective. I feel like this is saying, you know, this relationship has run its course. You have everything within you to proceed from a position of strength, courage, integrity. You've got that it factor. You've got everything you need when this new beginning comes along, and it's going to help you cut out the necessary things in your life that no longer serve you. This is going to help you make wise decisions, much like this is right here. That's exactly what this is thinking about things, thinking about what you need to do. They're going to be thinking about what they need to do, what the best course of action for them is. And this is also echoing that with you. So it's almost like this is a relationship whose time has come to separate, and you both are trying to handle it with as much dignity and courteousness, or just respect. Like if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all, don't interact. It's just going to not be productive. But it feels like you're in your separate corners, and you're both just figuring out what the best course of action for each of you individually is. I don't think this is about reconciliation. I don't think this person has it in them anymore. I don't think they know what they want, but I also think that they're about done with whatever you two had. They just don't see how it can work. Their focus, instead of figuring out on how to repair and mend the relationship, their focus is on themselves, as it should be, but it's to the exclusion of in partnership with you. Right. What else for Gemini? Coffin and ship. So this is probably a very difficult online relationship, a very strained, just troubled, draining online connection, online relationship, perhaps. It doesn't have to be, but this ship is often about overseas or love at a distance, if we're talking about a love relationship. So, hi. Okay. Mm-hmm. Very draining online relationship. It doesn't have to be, but it could be that this also could be longing for love. So it's like you're kind of tired of waiting, or tired of hoping that things will work out over time, and it's taken its toll. So if it's not about distance, it's about really wanting this situation to come around, waiting for this person to be able to tell you how they feel or what they want, figure things out, and it's taken its toll. What else for Gemini? Need confirmation card, please, Gemini. Gemini. Future decisions, being at the crossroad, figuring out what your next move is, weighing the options. I feel like both of you are doing that, honestly, because we got that over here, especially with this, the Magician and Justice, wanting to figure out what their next move is, what's best for them. Should they make an apology? I'm surprised the Seven of Pentacles didn't show up, honestly, but we got the Seven of Cups. But, and honestly, it's almost like dealing with the sad decline of an online connection, you know, just like this has run its course. We just need to make our own decisions now and do our own thing. And you're at the crossroads. This is also, for me, is a card of distance, Two of Wands. So this could be like being at the crossroads about a long distance relationship. Or if it's not long distance, it's just a relationship that has kind of just run its course, and you're both making strategic decisions about what's best for you. Strategic decisions, making wise choices, figuring out what's best for you, what you need to cut out. And I feel like this, I mean, for some of you, this could be by reconciliation, but I feel like this is a new situation for you, that this relationship's run its course, but something better or just as good is coming. And you don't think you will be, but you're going to be ready for it. You're going to have everything you need to proceed with this situation. And this is actually going to help you put in perspective this other situation and make the necessary cuts emotionally and otherwise, and help you make some just very prudent, wise decisions about your future. Which is to say, basically, I think someone else is going to come along and put this other relationship that you've kind of been hanging on to into perspective, and it'll help you... that perspective will help you make the decisions and the cuts that you'll need to be able to move forward. All right, Gemini, I hope this was helpful. I hope you are able to, of course, come to your own conclusions, but I hope you feel encouraged by this at least. You got something new coming, and it's gonna actually help with the closure of this situation. So good luck to you. And I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.